But when Daniel was 17, he thought kindness was just a small, fleeting act, something you do and then forget. He didn't realize then that kindness has a memory, and one day it would return to him when he needed it most. Daniel lived in a simple neighborhood and walked to school every day. One chilly winter afternoon, on his way home, he saw an old man shivering by a closed shop. People rushed past, ignoring him, but Daniel stopped. "Sir, are you okay?" he asked. The old man looked up, surprised. "I'll be fine, son," he rasped, but his weak voice told a different story. Daniel had very little money, just enough for his bus fare, but he bought the man a hot cup of tea and a small sandwich. He even gave him his own gloves. "You need these more than I do," Daniel said with a smile. The old man's eyes welled up with tears. "May God reward you, my boy," he whispered. Daniel walked home with cold hands but a warm heart. He never saw the man again, and life moved on. 10 years later, Daniel was married with a young daughter. One evening, his daughter fell gravely ill. He rushed her to the hospital, but the treatment was expensive, and he couldn't afford it. At the reception desk, he stood helpless as they told him they couldn't begin without payment. His world was collapsing. As he sat on a bench, his head in his hands, he heard a voice. "Daniel." He looked up to see a well-dressed elderly man. The face was familiar. "You don't recognize me," the man said kindly, "but I remember you." Suddenly, the memory flooded back: the winter evening, the tea, the gloves. "You're the man from the street," Daniel whispered. The old man smiled. "Your kindness that day gave me hope. Another stranger helped me get back on my feet." He placed a hand on Daniel's shoulder. "Now it's my turn." The old man paid for the entire treatment, ensuring Daniel's daughter got the care she needed. Her condition stabilized, and she eventually made a full recovery. Daniel, overwhelmed with gratitude, tried to thank him. The old man just shook his head. "You already did years ago. Kindness never disappears. It just waits for the right moment to return." Daniel later told his daughter the story. "Always be kind," he said, "even when it feels small. You never know when it might come back to you or save someone's life. Kindness is never wasted. Even when forgotten, it finds its way back, often when we need it most." Thanks for watching.